Vian Co with the PC Mag Network, and this is What's New Now, your twice-a-week dosage for technology news that matters. And of course, this is our Tuesday East Coast edition. First of all, it's probably time that you upgraded your 200-pound clunker to a sleek HD TV, but hold off just a little bit longer, because according to Gary Merson, the guru behind HDGuru.com, Sony is planning to drastically drop the prices of their new 2008 1080p flat panels this month in order to pick up more sales volume. How drastic? Well, their KDL S4100 40-inch model will have a suggested retail price of just $11.99. That's $500 less than its predecessor. That's $500 you could save for a Blu-ray player, or use to kickstart your downward spiral towards crippling alcoholism. Merson also notes that vendors like Toshiba, Sharp, and Westinghouse will most likely follow. And if you need another reason to hold off on going HD, the battle between HD formats has been delayed. All this talk about Blu-ray winning the HD format wars and HD DVD eventually becoming obsolete, well, the majority of consumers don't even think standard DVDs and Blu-ray quality is all that big of a difference. And to top it off, last week, according to the NPD group, Blu-ray player sales dropped 40% from January to February. Even worse, HD DVD players dropped 65% from February to March. But check it out. Sales of significantly less expensive up-converting DVD players have actually increased 5% over the first quarter of 2008. Maybe consumers are trying to tell you retailer guys something. Lower your prices. In brighter news, robots. Disney Consumer Products, along with Pixar Animation Studios, Thinkway Toys, and WowWee, are introducing a new line of robotic toys. And one of the first to appear, WALL-E. An awesome half-tank, half-binocular head, cute little robot modeled after Pixar's animation film hero. It's got 10 motors, a remote control, and sensors that lets him respond to his environment, including obstacles, sound, and touch detection. This little sucker is going to cost you $189.99 and will be available sometime this summer. Our very own Lance Ulanoff recently reported that there's a proposal floating around among ISPs to start charging you for the amount of data that you upload and download. So instead of paying your flat rate of, let's say, $49.95 a month to Comcast or Time Warner, you'll end up paying for every gigabyte you suck down and send up. So be on the lookout, because some of you hardcore porn fanatics might have to consider reverting back to DVDs. PC Magazine's ornery yet lovable John C. Dvorak recently stated in his article on the fragility of social networking, guess what? That online community you belong to isn't real and will likely be imploded or irrelevant before long. Long story short, Mr. Dvorak thinks y'all need to not take online communities seriously, that they're a pretend community where users could jump ship at any time and often do. He thinks you guys should get out of your house and you'll find the community out there in the street. That's real. But Mr. Dvorak, you're talking about MySpace and Facebook. You can't really compare that to the heydays of BBSs when they were congested with socially inept geeks playing trade wars. Nowadays, online communities are very much part of our real lives, where our online interactions on message boards like MySpace carry on onto our real lives. At least for those of us who aren't on our way to the convalescent home, Mr. Dvorak. Speaking of future, some of us when we were 5 or 6 thought that by the time we got our driver's license, DeLoreans would be flying all around. So that's not the case yet. But Gearlike's Jen DeLeo wrote this really cool roundup of 10 futuristic cars. 2 of the cars included a 3-seat, 3-wheel electric Aptra and the Volkswagen Vizio, which has a detachable rear luggage compartment that can be easily turned into a trolley. Check out the slideshow at PCMag.com. I'm Vian Co, and this is What's New Now.